Hello, people. My name is Detroit Miracle. Oh, yeah. Indeed, folks. Let me call this one the eternal drive of the human spirit. Yeah, I figure it's most befitting of that title being that of the subject I intend on talking about shortly. Well, here we go. Can I get a drum roll? Boo! The eternal drive of the human spirit. There are those out there that would ask, hey, Detroit Miracle, how can you explain that? The eternal drive of the human spirit. Well, I can explain it by using clear cut examples. Just say when a guy wins an ultimate sporting competition, the ultimate sporting competition, the most popular one in their area of expertise, like in any type of sporting competition, they have the very highest standards of excellences. They have the highest standards of tournaments, competitions, championship games, and every year somebody wins that ultimate prize. But with the eternal drive of the human spirit, it's not enough that they won that ultimate prize, because once they tasted that type of thrill of victory, they want another one, and then another one, then another one. Why do you think you're seeing Super Bowl quarterbacks that are immensely popular winning 2 and 3 Super Bowl championships, or 4 in some cases? I know in Tom Brady's case, he won about what, 5 or 6 or 7? Isn't that incredible? But what motivated Tom Brady to get out there and get at peak for performance, that is to win 6 or 7 more championships? Why wasn't he content with winning one or a couple? Why wasn't any great athlete of any great sporting event content with just winning that one championship? Indeed. Why were they so driven to go out and win more and more and more? Because it's never enough. Like you're never ever completely satisfied that way. And I gave an example in regards to sporting competitions. It's another one in terms of somebody accumulating billions of dollars. You would think that they would have been comfortable after getting a couple of 100 million or even 50 million, but they constantly want more and more and more. They want to build an even greater fortune. And some might say, well, that is a case of the all-consuming greed. When it captures somebody, they don't care about anything else but money and acquiring things and needs. That may very well be the case, but it's also attributed to the eternal spirit, the eternal driven spirit, which is motivated to seek things beyond being successful or having success. Because even if they get it, it's never ever enough anyway. It's never enough. Look at every area of excellence, every area of credibility and significance in society. Like, look at presidents and governors and mayors. You would think that they would be happy with being the mayor, the governor, or the president for one term, but that's not enough. They want to repeatedly become that standard in that office. They want to run the show. With the presidency, it runs a little bit like through 2 terms, and then that's it. Then they get out. We know, but in some cases with elected officials, they've been in office about 30, 40 years at the same post and positioning. Yeah, it's a trip. So why do they want to sit there and do that same job for 30, 40 years? They seem to have a lot of money, so they're able to do a lot of things out there, travel, get around and stuff, like sit at home in nice homes and inside of nice, safe communities. You would think people will be driven towards that as well, like getting more rest, privacy, peace. But no, people are driven by the pursuit of power in the political thing, and no matter how much power they get, they still want more, and they certainly would want to keep the power that they have amassed because of the eternal driven spirit of humanity, that is, the eternal driven human spirit. That's the way to look at it, people, to explain it. And it's not over. You can go across the board and look at any particular person or people in general that have obtained the highest levels of success, popularity, fame, and notoriety in particular cases pertaining to things. And it seems like those people don't retire after that. They don't say, hey, I'm going to go pitch up a tent in Hawaii or move into some Vegas hotel on the Strip and have it good the rest of my life and party it up. No, people are driven to continue to be successful in the same ways, and they're even driven to go beyond that success. Some have even had crossover successes in life, and that's even better, and it's even more incredible that they had it enough to make it in more than one way, but rather they can make it in a couple of ways or sometimes 3 ways because they in fact did that. For example, Will Smith, he initially started as a platinum selling recording artist, rap artist, all of that. He was making a lot of money. And then he got a TV series which went for something like 5 or 6 years. Then he became a TV star. He was on an A-list, top-rated sitcom, so he was making millions of dollars from that. And then he went into motion pictures and blew up. So he made it in at least 3 different fields in the entertainment industry, or he was very successful in those fields. So that's an example. Yeah. Well, okay, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me again during my brain time speeches. Thanks for sitting around and taking that. I'm glad your tolerance is high. But don't worry, I don't talk you all night steadily unless you watch me all night. Okay, folks, I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to me, Detroit Miracle.